All right, Robert Garcia. This is Luis Sanora, FightHype.com, and Robert Garcia. Robert, first of all, big fight. Timothy Bradley, Brandon Rios. How excited are you? I mean, you guys are supposed to fight at least in June. You got to wait till the end of the year again. But how do you guys feel?
You know what? It's happening now, so that's all that matters. Brandon's motivated. He's in training camp. He's training hard. You know, second week already, and he's training really good. So by November 7th, Brandon's gonna be ready for a great fight. You know, we know Timothy Bradley is also a great champion. Timothy Bradley is a warrior, and they're gonna give the fans a great fight.
You think Brandon can drag him into one of those wars that Bradley always goes to? He did it with Vargas. He's done it with Chavez. He's done it with, you know, all these guys that he said he's gonna box him and he ends up fighting him. Do you think Brandon can drag him into, you know, a phone booth kind of fight?
Okay, it's not that Brandon could drag him. I don't think Jesse Vargas dragged him. I think he does it himself. I think he loves to fight. He's a warrior. He's gonna fight. He's not gonna be, maybe they tell him, you gotta box, you can't, but he'll fight. Bradley's a warrior. Bradley loves to fight, and he's got tremendous heart, and he's got a style that brings excitement. You know, he also boxes really good too. He's done it before, but I think deep inside he loves to fight. You know, he's done it before. I don't see why he wouldn't do it against Brandon.
What do you think's gonna win you guys a fight, Robert? When you look at it, what is it that Brandon does, or that he does better than Bradley that's gonna make you guys win the fight?
Well, Brandon's not a boxer. Brandon's a brawler. Brandon turns the fights into wars, and that's what we're gonna have, a war. You know, Brandon is very good when he fights on the inside. So what do we have to do? Try to get the fight to happen on the inside. You know, that's just the way it has to be. Brandon, you know, we just gotta be in great shape and be prepared for a very good fight. It won't be easy, but we gotta be ready for that.
So Robert, I asked Brandon just, you know, when you look at Timothy Bradley, he's a very muscular built guy, but he's never been a big puncher. Brandon, on the other hand, has always been a big puncher. But what is it that you think Bradley doesn't do, or is it the way he punches, or why doesn't he have any that power doesn't transform into punching?
You know, in boxing, you either, you know, have good power, so, or you don't have power at all, and you could be the most muscular guy, and that don't mean you're gonna hit hard. Yeah. You know, there's fighters with very thin arms, and they have tremendous power.
You know what hit them hardest, I think.
You know, it's just the way it is. You know, it's not something that if you build muscle, if you lift weights, you're gonna hit harder. No, you have that. It's a gift you have that nobody gives you. You don't train yourself to have power. You either have it or you don't. You either have a chin or you don't have a chin. You either have heart or you don't have heart. You know what I mean? It's just something that nobody's gonna teach you. You either have it or you don't. And lifting weights and all that doesn't mean it's gonna make you stronger.